John chapter 6 verse 63 says this, and this is Jesus speaking. It is the Spirit who gives life. The flesh provides no benefit. The words that I have spoken to you are spirit and are life. You see, so often we could get confused. We could get confused between the physical life and the spiritual life. But here Jesus is telling us that there's a separation there, because our physical life, we have to live here on this earth. There's no doubt about it. But there's no way that our physical life can get us to heaven. Our physical life, even a good person, even a mostly moral person, there's no way that living a physical life here in the flesh is going to get us to heaven. Because that's a spiritual life. It's a totally different life. We're all spiritual beings to a certain extent, because eventually we're going to either end up in heaven or hell. It's a spiritual thing there too. But Jesus is saying that the truth comes from Him. The Spirit of God is the one that works in and through us to show us our need for a Savior. You see, that's the thing. As we live this life, for the most part, we see no need for a Savior. We are naturally, because of sin, believing that we can make it on our own, that we're going to end up where we end up because of our own self-effort. But that's not how it works. It's the Spirit of God working. It's the Father and the Jesus working to help us to see our need for a Savior. It's through different circumstances in life, things that come along, and we realize, whoa, what's going on now isn't working. I remember one night sitting in front of my house. I thought to myself, I'd heard the gospel a number of times over the years, but I thought to myself, what I'm doing now isn't working. There has to be something more. There's something inside of me that's saying there's something more, there's something more. And I remembered the words that these guys had told me many years ago, several years ago. I remembered those words because the Spirit of God brought them to the forefront of my mind. And I gave my life to Jesus. It was the Spirit of God working in me. It wasn't anything that I did. I was doing nothing. I was a partier. I was doing nothing. I did nothing to add to my salvation other than the sin that caused a need for my salvation. Give your life